Hey guys, so we're back at another video. It is quite early. Well, it's 10 a.m. now. This is Chris right here, Makeitabud, if you guys don't know.
That there's a lot of lights and stuff, and hopefully, and I know that there's gonna be a lot of energy in the room.
You guys don't know. So we've been talking about this for a while now. We were gonna make this Reapp video. I've been holding Reapps for I think over 5 months now. I think we're sitting at 316 Reapps. So if you guys don't know Chris, I'm sure most of you do. He streams on Twitch, and recently he hosted one of those guild RTA tournaments, which was a huge success. He funded it himself, so it was pretty amazing for him to do this for the community. Anyway, so Chris right now is gonna he's on my account and he's gonna show us how he reapps runes. As a G3 player, he knows.
Swipe the visa.
He knows his efficiency more than me. So he said, swipe the visa, right? So, anyways,
swipe the visa and let it go.
We do have some questions. This is gonna be a really long video. I think it's gonna be an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I hope you guys enjoyed this type of content. It is something different. I don't think anyone has done something like this before. Most people don't hoard and hold their, I guess, progression like this. But I think it's pretty cool just to see what 300 reapps will do. So,
a lot of shit. You're gonna enjoy it.
So Chris, I think, is gonna start right here, and throughout the whole process, I'll ask him a couple questions. I have a few questions that you guys did ask on my Discord, and they just want to ask you. But go ahead, we can do some reapps and hope for some 30 speed runes first.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for letting me do your reapps. I have a lot of pressure on my head.
I'm excited that you're doing them.
As you were seeing, I was looking through like slot ones, like what you're scanning through the runes to see what you got. I already made notes beforehand that on slot ones I'm looking for probably about I'm looking for one more like efficient one, and maybe hopefully one more with speed. Because if you look at your speed right now on this, is it slot one? Your fast is 24, 22, 21, and at the triple red stars, that's probably not enough. So we need to get you some stuff here. Efficiency wise, you have 4 runes over 100, which is not bad. But the goal here is because of the new balance patch requiring, I think, a wider lineup. You're gonna need more versatility. So our goal is just to get you more shit to work with on your account. Just a wider range of stuff you can play with and mix and match. Obviously speed is a bonus. So when we're looking for efficiency, anything with an innate attack or HP, we are not regemming or reapping because that's waste. And anything without an innate, we're gonna try not to touch unless we don't have any other base runes for it.
That's actually good that you actually talked about that, because one of the, I think, biggest question I got was, should you reapp runes without innate?
I'd say so that for your account, no, unless it's a slot 4 or 6 HP that you lack, which we will probably do later. But if you're new and you just need runes and you have dropped that bit of cash for the reapps, I would say it's okay. If you don't have any runes and you don't have enough base runes with innates, I think it's okay to do that. But for Jeff, we're not. All right, Jeff, I'm gonna reapp this a couple of times, yeah?
Yep, let's do it.
Cool deal. So, usually what I look for in the innate is I don't really care what it is as long as it's not grindable, and I just want to make sure that it's really a blocker for the other stats you don't want, so you can get stats that you do want. Crit rate's not like crit rate isn't something you want, but you can definitely get a lot better stuff coming through a pipeline. Like you see this?
Yeah.
This is done, right? So this is a max purple. So it's good. It won't be like your best rune, but this is a max purple. Like this, I would put like blue for now and hope to get +6, but everything's purple, so I'm gonna let you make that call. Ideally, what you're looking for in a good rune is something where I can gem attack, speed, or HP in here, and have like super high rolls in another. So for example, if this HP roll is 32 instead of 25, and this attack was like 7, now you can regem attack and it becomes a better rune overall, right? Yep. Efficiency wise. So this one is good, not the best, but it only costs us 2 reapps, so I'm not too bummed about that. This here, right, is garbage that we're not going to use, right?
For sure.
Pretty tough, right? Because it doesn't have speed. You can't really regem, regrind anything. So I think this is a fair target. Let me see if there's anything else before we touch that one. This one here is legend, but we're never going to use this. So this is a better target. And it's
Yeah.
also got 8 and 8
And it's
actives.
max innate, right?
Correct. What is this? Okay. Yeah, that didn't turn out so well. So we're gonna do a couple more.
Like I said, you can use everything. Account's yours for now.
This like, okay, hold up. Is this like I know it says legendary, but is
It's
that
rolling
not-
like a.
It's rolling like a really weak purple. I'm gonna throw one more. Like that's odd.
There,
Okay.
There you go, there you go,
Those
that
are
makes-
shitty legend rolls. All right, we'll do a couple more. But you do need like one or two more of these, and because okay, there we go. This
there
is
you go.
done.
Yeah.
See, so you see what I really like about this, dude. This is actually insane, dude.
Double rune, double almost max roll on the crit rate.
Can I just like stuff this in?
Of course.
Like, okay, so the reason why is that a max attack roll from base to actual roll is 16, right? He's only 3 off. So between 2 rolls, that's 1.5 each. That's not bad. That's really good. Your crit rate max is 18 between 3 rolls, and he's got 17 out of 18. And speed max is 12, he's got 10. That's really high. This is a rune he will use on his prize best bruiser. This is almost even worth like a purple. And if you had, you know, if you need it at some point, orange is also a possibility. I'm actually going to just grind this up
Yep.
because it's pretty good. Ooh,
There you go.
I think this is you're gonna grind this up.
Ooh,
Okay, so
that's all
so
good.
you look at this though, right? If this was an orange grind, let's say this is, or even a purple one, and
Yep.
it's very possible to get like 20 HP subs. You'd have 20 HP, 20 attacks, 17 crit rate, 13, 14 speed, right?
Yep.
With an 8. That is a big juicy rune. You will use it on anything.
Yeah.
So slot 1 success, and we only use like 5 or 6 or 7 reaps. Not bad. Your speeds here, sleeve one's a bit lacking, so we're gonna get you something good shit here. So this one here is a legend rune. It's on your Hathor. If you don't mind, I do like.
Oh, just go ahead. Anything
this-
like I said is
So if you look at this is 10 and 16. Crit damage rolls, I think, are up to 7.
7.
7, right? So this is like a roll and a quarter, and this HP is like not even a full roll. So this is like acting like a weak blue, like a blue for you.
Yeah, it's a really bad
But it's
rune.
but it's a legend with an innate for
Yeah.
you, which is like super nuts. Like this is already better, right?
Yeah. So obviously, I think we've talked about this before, but slot 2 speed runes are one of the
Yep.
best to reapps, right?
Correct. The reason why is because you can get any set of stats and you're good to go on it. You're not chasing for speed. A lot of times when you're doing like a slot 4 HP rune, you're chasing for speed. But on these, any combination tends to work pretty well. I'm gonna hold off on this for a bit, but like it works pretty well in that you're okay with high HP or high attack or high crit rate, you know, as long as you're not getting like low rolls,
Yep.
you're good to go. And it's a
So-
lot easier to chase that.
So yeah, chasing efficiency basically on slot 2s.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ooh.
see, like the last one has a high chance of getting some. Like
Nice.
even this is better, but they're close. This left is better. See, in this one, I'm doing without an innate. I should probably check to see if you have innates first, but you need enough that we'll be touching this one anyways. But let me do that first. Let me make sure we have innates and just go down the list. This is actually a really good one. This is good. We don't need that. We don't need to touch that one. This one we will come back to.
Yep.
The only world I see you not touching this is like gemming the defense out for attack and like putting it on a Perna, but even then it's not good enough for a Perna. So like this one definitely needs a re-app. See, like these, all it takes, it should in theory only take 5 to 10 re-apps, and like this is already decent, right?
Yep.
So if we look at this, you have max roll in the crit damage, roll and a half, right? Then a max roll and a half in HP. So this is like acting as like purplish. It's still not quite good enough for what I would like to have on this for Jeff here,
Ooh.
but I think it's workable, right? Because
Yep.
if you grind out the HP, Like the great part about slot 2 speeds is that you get a lot of grindable stats. So you can just have these big beefy runes. And I think it's okay. I'm just gonna leave this for now. And then we'll see what else we got here. Like this here, it's gonna need a re-app, I think.
I think this rune I just got from my last rune pack. That's why I just plus 12'd it and left it there.
Yeah, but this, like, if you look at this, it's like a pretty weak roll on the HP, good roll on defense, but that's blue rune, right? The flat defense doesn't really count, and the roll and a half on resist is, it's alright, but the legend rune we can do a little bit better. And remember, the goal here is just to get you a lot of stuff for versatility reasons.
That's the main thing, because as you guys are watching this now, it's December 16th. That was very sad. So it's December 16th. Balance patch actually just got released last night, and whoa, that's a quad roll?
That's a quad roll flat, dude. It's also a really low quad roll flat.
Yeah. So the balance patch actually just came out. If you guys have not seen it, go check it out. Do you know what's insane about it is that Gani, Hathor, Molong, Yun Hong, Ragdoll have all been nerfed, and it should be very interesting to see what's gonna happen next. I guess season. So, Chris, what do you think? So, obviously back then we always thought about building all your monsters around Molong, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the optimal way to play it anymore. We have to, like, I read a post online where someone did the math, and Molong's strip rate now is 34%, assuming you have high enough accuracy. It used to be like 50 or 60, right, depending on how many buffs you have. It's actually a very big difference on the strip rate, which is, it's still going to be good, but less reliable. And it's still got that skill 3 and skill 1, so it's going to be good. I just don't know if it's, like, you can't put him above your Gani and Hathor and expect it to do its job.
Yeah.
Which is kind of big.
You don't want to base your RTA matches.
Thank you.
There
Done.
You go. Yeah.
This is done.
You don't want to base your RTA matches off of a chance of stripping, right? Especially going first.
Hey Jeff, so I fucked this roll up here, but I'm just sorry.
No.
But I'm going to put it here. Like when I do my runes, I like to put grinds on so that I know to come back later.
And I am actually going to rewatch this video, obviously. Luckily, we're recording it, so I get to watch it and see what you think I should do here as well.
So this one here, I'm going to put attack into it.
Yeah.
I just like high efficient units. There's an idea you can put accuracy into this. But it's really hard to know because you want to do your rune first before you pick what unit it goes onto. Never lock your runes onto units. So in a vacuum, attack is probably better. This will probably be used on more units, is my thought. Actually, I'm going to hold off on this attack, but that's my thought.
That's one thing that I actually was going to ask you as well. So a lot of people, and I know I've heard a lot of people want to like find runes or monsters, and I think that's not the best idea. You mentioned that it's better off to roll the rune and then use, I guess, something like Optimizer to find what's the best set you can get.
Ooh, dude,
whoa.
Look at this. Ooh.
There you go.
Dude, you got some sick rolls on this. See, this is why we do... Fuck, I'm sorry. I'm bad at grinding.
No worries. Like I said, that's why immemorial packs are back, right?
Thank God. Oh, God. Oh, and then we're going to put defense in. This is an auto. You put defense in, and then you rape face with this. This is worth the purple.
Yeah. What do you think on immemorial packs? A lot of people, when it first came out last month, exactly a month ago, said it's super pay to win crap. What do you think?
I mean, it's pretty pay to win, but I'm not going to grind this because you may want to regem. It's that good. But absolutely pay to win, right? But they're A, they're fun. B, a lot of players are lacking grinds and gems. I rate a lot and I still lack, so the general population probably lacks more. So I would say you would use it for the first half year maybe, and then once you have enough grinds and gems, it's a pack you may not buy after a while, because you're not going to get enough runes to keep up with that, I think.
Do you think it destroys the game like people say reapps do? Like right now we're doing reapps, which is interesting.
It's pretty fun. No, dude, it's fun. I mean, Reaps are fun as hell. You definitely make the game harder for those that don't spend on it, but um, I'm trying to think. I wouldn't ruining the game, right? Well, you have to define what ruining the game is too first. Like, is your goal to be the number one or top 10 in the game? And if it is, and you're not buying the re-apps, you can't really expect. I think that's an unfair expectation. So if that was your expectation, I think it's an unfair expectation. And so in that sense, maybe it ruined your game, but your game wasn't the ideal way it should be played, or like the right way it is, right? It's not fair to others. But if your goal is just to have fun, play with good strats, have a well-tuned team, like if you look at like DRMZ Joseph, right? Not the best runes, slow as shit, but everything's tuned well and he plays it pretty cleanly. Plays it well. Doesn't have the best equipment on it, and he did well, right? So
He did
if
very
your
well
goals,
for
right, and your goal is to have fun and do well, but not be number one, I think that's okay. That's fair, and I don't think Reapps broke it. And Memorials won't break it either. It just means that you just got to raid more to catch up with other people, right?
Yep.
Right. Money is a substitute for time, right? It
Yep.
allows you to save time. Okay, so I think we have good enough slot 2 speeds for you. I think we got like 3 of them, right? 3 or so, 2 or 3?
I think 3 and 2 really good ones.
Yeah, 2 and actually, I wish I had those. Like they're actually, and I think we did it in a fair number of re-ups where it doesn't hurt us.
So it's interesting actually. Right now, like I said, you're doing 315 reapps on that, or 316 reapps. How long of farming do you think that is? 1 full year?
Oh, a lot.
This is
Yeah.
violent. Remember, we
Probably
get to
more.
dedicate it.
Yeah,
So
it's
I've been
more
holding
easy.
up on more than 1 year of progress, technically. I think
Well-
I only have 1 good slot to crit damage, which is on my Perna.
In terms of purchasing, like, yeah, you've held off for half a year, but I think if you're talking raw farming, this is more than a year's worth.
Yeah.
Just because of its bio only. No, okay, we're touching this. So on my notes, you need 1 or 2 more CD runes.
I
And
think I
the
only
great
have
part-
1 good one, right? Which is
Yeah,
on
you have one
Perna.
insane
the
one.
Perna one, right? I got that really
Juicy.
early game.
Juicy. But the great part about slot 4's crit damage is the same thing as slot 2 speed. Any stat works, really, as long as it's good set. Speed's a bonus, right?
That's not the worst, but
Better. But yeah, so like, yeah, in a nutshell, the reapps, especially this many, is definitely like over a year's worth of organic farming. Like, just do runs and whatnot.
ooh,
Oh.
it started off really nicely.
This is neither of these are a keep, but
Yeah.
I think this is a bit better.
So, I actually got I told you this before we even started the call. I did get a lot of shit. People are like, "Oh, Jeff, you're holding progression and whatnot." Like I said, I'm probably not gonna do a video like this again for a while because I really want to do this video, and I'm lucky enough to have you in the morning. Like I said, this is your Sunday morning, and we're doing this over a call. You don't gain anything out of this except, I guess, rolling.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. This is the gambler in me, but it's pretty fun. So thanks for having me help.
Thanks
Hopefully
for
we'll continue to
doing
keep
this.
some good shit.
And like I said, we met at SWC, right? Regionals. So it's been a while actually. It's been good start. Oh, that's a 2 max roll on crit rate, 1 shitty roll on HP, and 1 shitty roll.
I think this is enough to keep.
Yeah, I think so
what you do
too.
is you slam this in. Like, the flat HP is not great, but it's not terrible. And you can put in either HP or attack here, depending on, whatever you want. But you put in one of those, and it's already usable for an RTA unit.
Yeah. So
Sick. Yeah, so we met like over a year ago now. So it's been a while. We also bumped into each other in the airport several times.
yeah. And
then
maybe
heading
you
out
need
the-
to make your way to Vancouver for our Summoners or meetups.
If I go to Vancouver, I will let you know, sir. Ooh. Okay, so this is a re-up target.
But I'll be in LA for sure a couple times this year, so I'll see you for sure.
Nice. Let me know when you're on. Okay, so this is for sure a re-up target. And I think let's see, will slot 4 CDs? Yeah, okay. I'm looking at your wills and bios because a lot of times they're interchangeable, especially on the boozers that are slower. And I think one more would be great. I don't think we have to have one more. Yeah, maybe we won't go with one more. I think compared to your other slots, we may not need it. Let's look at your HP. So what I noticed was that your
my HPs are so bad.
Your fastest is 20, 18, and 17. So we do need to chase a bit of speed.
So we need to look for that legend rune.
Well, I need to look for some with
innate.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
That's not a gain you need. Okay, this is. Oh no, this is not it.
So like I said, I'm very lacking in this department. I know this from day one.
So this is a slot that I think we're gonna have to do non-innate. The tough part about this is it's speed or bust, which I really do not like doing.
Yep.
Yeah, like this is speed or bust, but you have this one, which is even worse. Well, both are pretty bad. Yeah, this is, yeah, okay. We're doing this. This is speed or bust, so we're gonna probably pop in 10 to 15. Because my goal is not to get you, I mean, it's great if we get a super high speed, but even if it's like 18 base, we're done.
Yeah, because like I said, you saw, I think my highest was 22, right? You said?
Yep.
Which is
no,
really sad.
No, your highest here is 20.
Oh, whoops.
and then it goes to 18.
Oh, that's so sad. The right rune has some crit rate too, but
okay,
no.
11 and 19. Let's look at this thing here. Yeah, you're not going to use that.
Yeah.
Neither are going to be used, but yeah, this might still be the re-up target. Especially Bios, right? They tend to need higher efficiency. A 19 crit rate is kind of like dead efficiency.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is the hardest.
I think these are the hardest ones that hurts, right? You said
okay,
there.
15. Oh,
No,
19.
Yeah.
I mean, this would be your second fastest one, so we're keeping that. We're keeping that, and we're moving on. Yeah, we're gonna touch this one. We're gonna do this here because you'll never use this one.
That's true. It's sitting on random farmer, not even farmer. It's just on random nat 5s that I summon that I don't need anymore.
If we don't get anything in like 10 more or so, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna tell you that you're gonna need 5 more runes or find runes that have this base. All you need is one more too, but you just need one with an innate to give you a higher chance. Yeah, this is
this
done.
rune is done. Yeah.
You just put in defense, and this is actually solid.
Because the flat HP didn't get a row, so this is actually really good.
This is actually really good. It's not bad. It's not gonna be. It'll be for something that doesn't need to race for speed, but something that like you kind of put in the middle, but has high efficiency, high speed. Maybe like a Ganny or something doesn't need a race for speed. That's good. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any others I want to violate here. I think that was it on the legend ones. So let's hold off on that for now. Your slot 4 defenses, I don't think that's going to be a priority, but I noted that you were lacking speed and efficiency, but you had 1 with this, but it lacks efficiency. But I think you had 1, so that's plenty. Slot 4 crit rate. I know you're going to hate me for this. I think we should do 1 or 2. Ooh, actually, maybe not. Maybe use 1.
Wait, that Rocky rune's so good. What? I didn't even know I had that.
It's good, but so the reason why I'm saying this is because you want to use a Diana, right?
Yep.
I think the right way to rune Diana is crit rate, not crit damage. Because crit rate allows you to have a much tankier Diana, right? If you have crit damage, it's going to be squishier. And I think a Diana needs to hit harder. Like, this is the only reason why I'm suggesting it is because I'm doing this for my own account soon. I'm going to be doing a slot 2 attack and a slot 4 crit rate. This here is not a Diana.
It's not.
It's not. So that's why I think we just do a couple.
That's fine. Oh, rare.
Not on that one.
That was an okay, not the worst one. But I don't.
Oh, you don't have an innate on these. If you don't have an innate, then we might not touch anything.
I guess we can go back to it if we have extra reaps, which we probably won't. But like I said, in this video, I'm gonna keep it and note it as well.
Yeah, but these should be easy too because you're looking for like any stat. But okay, I'll leave this off. Your slot 5s are good. Don't need to touch them. You have good efficiencies. Speeds are okay. 24, 22, 22, 21. But I think you know what's coming here.
Yep.
So your slot 6. So you need slot 6 HPs and slot 6 accuracies. You're going to need both. We'll start with your HPs. Your efficiencies on your HPs are okay, but you're lacking speed. Your highest is 22, 20, 19, and 19.
That sounds so
So
depressing. When
it's
we break it
okay,
down like that.
but with the triple stars, it's not enough. Right now, we're trying to get you versatility. Um, that's whoa, hey.
I don't even know what monster is
Hey,
it on.
it's on your yellow monkey.
I don't use it.
Expose.
That's why I don't even know why it's there. 'Cause- Whoa, that's
Okay,
a
what do we
hard
got?
expose. I actually just got this rune a couple days ago, and I showed you this.
Nice,
And
yeah.
I've been looking for a slot 6 with innate for a long time.
This is not bad already.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we're keeping that. Because it has an innate, I think we do pump in one or two more.
I think
But
that's fine.
I think it's pretty close to done, actually. Because this is another efficient one, to be honest. You can just regen an defense, and this would be like a great Diana rune. Like, this is pretty close to done. I don't know if I want to waste more. I would almost rather go to one without an innate. Is my thought. Because
Sure.
the crit rates, this is like a max purple, max of max purple, right? Um, with a regen into grind. That's going to be like a 105 plus efficiency. I think we'd rather go here. Just
Okay.
touch this. She'll never do it.
Actually, I got a question here.
Yes.
What do you think? Do you? Well, actually, kind of, we talked about this. A lot of people ask is like 135s. Obviously, we're doing it on my account, but for most people, I guess that are in, I guess, Conk to even Guardian 1, would you suggest doing 135?
I would say it depends on what you need. If you have good slot 2, 4, 6s and don't need 135, sure. Or if you have like 90% efficiency on everything but a 60% on another, meaning like really low rolls on your slot 3s, then you probably want to throw in a couple.
Actually,
It
that makes
depends on
sense. Yeah, that's a very simple
what you even it out.
question. Just, it really, it's not a must, but like, there's no real answer for that, right? It just depends on what you have.
Yeah, I mean, that is the answer. It depends on what you got. But, well, the answer is yes, and it depends on what you got.
Yeah.
Then you've good react targets, you have innate stats, absolutely pump them in. Yeah, I know Barian got a 30 base. I don't think we're getting a 30 base. It's so in the path. Like, it's already in a state that's usable for, like, Siege or something. So, let's see. Ooh, this is good. Oh, no, that's a solid rune, though.
Yeah.
That's a solid rune. Ooh, looks...
Reappraisal? Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't have a gem and grind. I think we can pump in a couple.
Yep.
Like, like you have 2 flat stats. It's not much better.
It's okay. We're just waiting for when we both jump out
Yeah.
out of our chairs, right?
Well, like I told you, the probability is to get... Ooh.
That's an interesting rune.
Mm,
The only thing is there's no speed on it.
yeah, but you can gem over the crit
Attack.
damage.
Oh, crit damage. Oh, yeah.
I think this is better on the right, by the way.
Yeah, just take it.
But yeah, like, if you're at 360, you're expected to get a triple roll every 50. And
Every
then-
50. Okay.
Yeah, and then every like 250 or so, you should expect a quad roll. If they have innates. Someone did the math.
So someone actually did the math. Oh, that's defense is so sad.
Yeah. This is not a bad rune, to be honest. Like, it's not great, but it's not terrible.
It'll be 32 defense and
If you
12
look at
attack, right? Yeah.
if you look at the rolls on it, this is a huge, like 8 rolls. This has got basically it's like two max rolls and then 1 crit rate, pretty much max roll. So it's a max purple again.
Oh yeah, the 1% defense went to crit rate, right? So
Yeah, and you just regen this out for speed.
So this is actually a max purple, yeah.
Yeah, it's a max purple, which max purples are good. You know, legendaries are just like insane, but no one ever gets a set of 6 legendaries unless it's my Sierra. Pretty much. It's like those are insane. Like this is that's not bad. But we didn't get speed, and I think our goal is speed, right?
Yeah. Like I said, you can do whatever you like.
It's so nerve-wracking though doing this. And I wanted to point something out. I was looking at the Jason, and I think he showed me this. Dude, what in the world is this thing? Oh
That is actually my most efficient violent right now, I think.
Dude. Oh my god.
We were shocked when me and Josh were sitting around and we found it. It was not
Josh.
grinded. We were just sitting there, and he was like, "What the hell is that thing? It's never gonna
Josh.
be on Miyang anymore."
Josh easily wet himself.
Yeah,
Because I know Josh really likes that stuff.
yeah.
I do too. I would shit myself too. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the slot 4 just to give it a few more. Chasing speed is so hard though. You need the base runes with innates to make without innates. I think it's like every 60 or so. You expect it.
It takes a bit more off. Ooh, that's
It's better.
it's better. I wouldn't say it's good.
Better. Yeah. But this is already gonna be your fastest.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
That's actually so sad.
What is this? Okay.
I've actually. This is more of a free to play question. I don't think we're the best at answering this. Someone actually asked, "Is A or A minus good enough to re-app farm? Would you do it, or would you just not waste your resource?"
I think it's an any question. The answer is you always buy your 3 every week.
You
And this-
always buy it,
Yep. You always buy it.
no
It
matter
sucks.
how much mana it's gonna cost you. I mean, or
Yes.
yeah,
buy it.
mana. Okay, got
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Very simple question, guys. If you can do it, get it done.
Yep. Like spend the time to do it. It's worth it. This rune is not going to put you in a G3. That's why I'm redoing this one.
That's fine, because I'm
Got
so
it, mate.
lacking of HP
can't-
innate slot 6, so I don't mind burning some. To be honest, we've only used 50, 60 right now. Ooh, that
Done.
hurt rate. Done,
Done.
yeah.
Done. This is done. Solid. This is really good.
It feels so good when those flats don't roll, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're looking at it like... Because
Sorry,
you
I'm
know
just
you're going to
burn-
gem that. There you go.
Yeah. And then we're putting attack into this shit. No purple one, so hopefully you pull some.
Yeah, let's put it there first. Like I said, I'll go back to
Oh.
this video and I'm going to
Dude,
work on
this
these
is-
runes.
That one felt good though. Okay, let's move on to your will runes. Slot 1's good, slot 2 speed, you need base runes. So let me point something out to you. Because you're gonna need customizability. I don't think any of these are legend runes.
Wait, I don't have any legend. That's so
Fuck,
sad.
You need some. Because if your bio is ever lacking on slot 2 or you're missing something, or you need to complete a will set, but your other bios are weak, or like, I don't know, what was it? You just need more customizability. Forgot what I
Yep,
thought.
it's exactly. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
So interchangeable, right?
Exactly. Slot 4, slot 3, I noted that you were pretty okay on this. Speeds are good. You could use one more high efficiency one.
Yeah.
So if we have one with an innate, we're gonna stuff. That's perfect. If you have one with innate, we're gonna stuff some in. Yeah, this is fine. We have target.
Yeah, this one is, yeah.
But I'd say it's maybe more of a luxury to have your slot 3s be super efficient for will, just
Yep.
because you're going to use your bios more. So I know it's your video, so I'm going to actually skip that, and we'll look through the completed ones and move on.
Unless if you really can't find it, that's fine as well.
Exactly.
It's a bit long video. They can fast forward.
Sounds good.
That's the good part of the video. Actually, because we just moved to will, I think this is a good question that someone asked as well. Is it acceptable to re-app runes that are not violet or will?
Yeah, I do. I've done Swift and I've done Despair.
Swift is really difficult, don't you think? Because it is just speed chasing most of the time.
Correct, but there's a certain level you need to hit, or there's let's say you got Noki and you need it to be 300 speed, and your current one is 260. You better start re-apping. So it depends on what you got and what you need.
Well, that's a max. But I don't think that's purple.
No, it's purple. I saw that one.
Okay. So I think that's a very good question. Yeah, a lot of people do ask that, and it makes sense, right? What you said. It really depends what you're looking for exactly. Sometimes just no choice. You're missing that one rune.
Think about it this way: if you are wondering about re-apping Swift, maybe what you should do is farm Giants and re-app Vios, right? Because Vios come at a lower drop rate and slower farm rate. You may as well farm Giants and then spend your re-apps on Vios then.
Actually, that's a very good point. Because it's very easy to farm giants fast, right?
There you go. Exactly. This is a beautiful rune.
Wait, we switched the resistance to accuracy.
Pretty much. You gain some speed. Ooh, do a couple here.
Okay, this is actually, I'm like reading my question list. I have it written out. This question I think comes up really commonly, actually, even when I'm streaming or even my YouTube comments, is for people who are not actually whales or dolphins. Should you buy Reapps, or what should you buy? Devilmon? Some people don't even buy Devilmons, right? So for people like us,
I would say the Reapp trumps
anything.
It trumps maybe not the Transcendence if your monster's starved, but
Yep.
that's literally what I'm comparing it to.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. Monthly buyable Transcendent packs. Sounds like.
Especially with monsters being constantly tuned and buffed and debuffed, you want runes, right? Because that's the permanent thing.
So the only issue is I guess you have to look at this is if someone spends $100 US a month, which is either 3 Reapp packs or 1 3,000 crystal packs. But 3 Reapp packs comes with 2,250 crystals versus 3,000 and I guess 1 legendary and 5 more scrolls.
Exactly.
So you're trading off 750 crystals for 15 Reapps. That's 15 extra legend runes. So I just want to break it down in the video and tell you guys what you guys think. Unless you're really, I guess, handicap of devils. That's the only reason why you wouldn't, right?
Yeah, exactly, right. Fuck. Exactly, right. You want to look at the delta, right? What's the actual difference between the packs? It's not like, as Jeff said, right? It's basically you're spending just a couple extra 100 crystals to get the Reapps. Of course, obviously, the 3,000 crystal pack is terrible. This is better. No, yeah. The 3,000 crystal pack is terrible, so you're really comparing an LD pack, right? Or rune pack or stuff like that. Comparing that to your reappraisal pack. Reappraisal is still that much better.
Yeah, I completely agree.
This rune's not co-op. We haven't hit a single triple speed yet, man.
No. And it's been 60 now, so we're supposed to be at the threshold, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That rune on the right is not the worst, but it's not good either. It's weird.
Yeah. It's well, the defense is a max roll and the HP is 2 max rolls. It's like purple. It's something that's ungrindable. Or like you only have and you have 2 flats. You kind of want to move on from this crit damage, although you do lack 1. Oh,
there you go.
There we go. Done.
There you go. And then we still got 7.5% average on that hack as well, which is there you go.
That's insane. This is actually a rune like this. You gem HP into it. And this is actually like really nutty. Oh my god. I'm gonna put in the legend.
Yep, that's perfectly fine.
This is something.
Ooh, that's really good. Are you gonna legend this as well?
This is probably was a legend. I think I should have put in the will one just because these I should save for the bios, but like, come on.
Wow, look at that rune now. The thing is, now you look at it, you go, wow.
Dude, you're gonna have some sick Perno, Bruiser, or whatever. No, your Perno's a better one, but this is like. This would be
Dark
if
Panda.
you want to go. Dark Panda. Oh, dude, no joke. This is actually a real good Dark Panda.
That's what I'm thinking right away.
Dude, this is sick.
That's a sick rune.
Dude, that's sick. Okay, this is a huge win. Okay, I'm happy for you. Good. Pressure off my shoulders.
Yep.
Okay. Will slot 5. I think you were fine on that. Will slot 1 or will slot 6. We need to hit something.
I think I have 226 speed will slot 1, so I think that's why we skipped that as well.
You got a 25 speed, but your other 2 are pretty. This is actually.
You can get rid of if you don't need it. You can get rid of it, but it's pretty efficient, I think.
Pretty efficient.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to keep, actually. But it's okay to keep. It's not like over the moon, because I don't know what you would really use it on.
I don't know what to use it on. Like I said, it's on Icarus, and Icarus doesn't even need attack. But I haven't used Icarus in years.
Or like the other thing is you could put in speed, and this could be a Dark Panda rune as well.
Yeah.
Right. the other thought, because
So-
it's a conglomerate of stats, you would mix this.
There's 37 attack. That's the main thing because Dark Panda is very attack.
Yeah.
You really need it now, especially with the new balance patch.
Yeah, the tough part is you'll need defense too, and you'll need speed. You don't need to crit damage as much. So that's the only thing that's a bit off, but I think this is fine to keep. They're better targets. Let's go back to your Vios. So those are the main ones I wanted to hit. Or just in general. Let's see if we can just kind of get some more customizability for you.
We still have a lot of reapps. I think we still have like 240. Yeah,
you have a lot.
245.
And keep in mind, I tend to be very conservative when I use mine.
I noticed. I've seen, like, I watch people on stream, right? And it does sometimes hurt me when I see other people do their reapps, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I would rather hold off and buy rune packs just to do it. But I guess people have their limits of how much they spend. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, and I've said it in stream before. Since reapps came back, I actually spent less money on the game.
Really?
Yeah, because I bought less. I don't buy LDs. I swapped it over to reapps and rune packs. So you can use that to base how much money I spent on the game. It's about $500 to $700 a month. So
Yeah, that's about right.
that's just pretty fair, I think.
That's a dolphin in this game.
That's a dolphin, right?
That's a dolphin.
People keep on calling me whale. I'm like,
No.
to be honest,
You haven't
back
seen
then
what
I was a whale.
Yeah, back then, because the relative spending is lower,
Yes, that's very true.
I almost hit Reapp, and that's not a Reapp.
I saw that.
I was like, oh. Trying to look for if there's any target that's blue.
Well, that's blue.
Yeah, and I'm trying to look to see if there's any, because I know your slot ones could use another couple.
Yep, that's
Like
There
this
you
one
go.
is, but this is. Like, I don't know if this is
21.
worth the Reapp. Like, you could just max it out and not.
because
have
that's
speed.
2120, right?
These are pretty big rolls, but I don't, especially on slot 1, 3s, and 5s, I don't like to touch them without innate.
Well, that has 28 res. I just realized that the Triton rune.
Yeah, but it has attack innate, so
Yeah.
I'm trying not to touch that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see what else we got here. So these all have innates. I don't really want to. Like this here we got earlier. This is not
Yeah.
bad. It's really good. I mean, we could actually sink a couple more into that, but I don't think it's necessary. I think you got better targets. This is a rip. That's a sell.
Yeah, just sell that.
That's 30k man. Well, I had to unattach it.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
unequip. So that's an FRR a day, if you remember. If you remember. So maybe we'll do a couple more slot 2 speeds if you have them available, like this here.
Yep.
That'd be worth getting the high efficiency on, and then we'll go chase some speed.
Yep. Chasing speed will burn through it quick.
And I think
So-
you need to chase through speed on some of these too.
Yep.
I think you're at a point where you need it.
Like the thing is, like everybody has like plus 170 Molong now. Mine's at 167. I'm like, that's depressing. And I see what I think it's slot 6 that limits me right now on my Molong, which is sad.
Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll get back to that. Maybe do some without innates. This one I think I'm gonna keep the one on the right,
Yep.
and then because that's better than on the left. And then you're just gonna grind this with that. Like I think flat HP is actually not as bad as people say.
I completely agree.
And then you just gem in the HP for this. Oh, fuck. I'll let you handle that. So I'm terrible at rolling gems. Sell these. Put in.
Yeah, I decided not to sell recently all the whatever it is, just so that I can see how much I can farm, how much
Sure.
R5 I farm. But I'm gonna get rid of them, and I think I'm gonna stay in there for months now. R5.
You're gonna be in there for maybe a year. But yeah. So see, this defense is gonna be like 30 something. Attack is 21, and then you have an HP of say 17, 18, 20. That's actually really beefy.
And flat attack. The flat attack. What would you jump to?
Flat HP or
No, there's a flat
HP percent.
HP percent.
Always. Let's see. Where is that tune over? Yeah, it's this one. So you turn that into HP percent,
Yep.
and you have like, just think about how beefy that is. Like that's actually
Like-
pretty insane.
Yeah.
Actually, not bad. Cool. So let's get on to some speed, I guess. Well, let's look at your slot 5s. I think if we have some more targets, I know you have 24, 22 and 22, but that's not quite enough.
That's
to
not
be
that
honest.
good, yeah.
Not enough. So we can get you some efficiency and all that while we hunt and stuff. This is much harder to get speed on just because of the any stat is good here.
Yep.
So, but we will do our best. This here is usable. Where's your crit damage?
Is it a legend? I don't even know.
Hero.
No, it's a hero, yeah.
But I see things like this and I just kind of...
No, and I think it's good because let's be honest, those runes, if it's on those monsters, there's a good chance that I'll never end up using it until you go through it like this.
Yeah, you kind of need to like I like to gem as I go.
And Optonite Visor will never pick it up because they aren't that good of runes until you actually gem or grind it.
That's why you gem and grind first, and then you stick in the optimizer.
I know that now.
I don't see any with innates that are worth going after. And I will not touch a slot 5 without an innate. That makes no sense. Yeah, okay. Slot 6. So we need to hit up the HP. Oh, actually, one thing I forgot. You need accuracy, because your fastest accuracy one here is 15 speed.
Yeah.
Like, no bueno. So, I like it a lot because you will need a slot 6 accuracy at some point.
I completely agree.
Cool. Let's get this on.
And I think this hurts a lot of people.
But you do need it. Like, one unit will need a slot 6 accuracy. Yeah. Actually, for me, I think 3. Like, you have an Oki, right? Oki's will, Hathor,
Oki's broken, actually.
Yeah.
I really, really want to re-app my Oki slot 6, actually. But it's not the slowest, so that's why I never did it. You can check it out later.
Yep. Fuck. Let's go check it out now, see what it looks like. Maybe we do offsets. But this is for... Hold on. Oh, yeah, okay. It needs help a little bit.
Is it even legend? I don't even remember, yeah. It should be, actually.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But remember, right, for your Swift unit, you're fighting for turn 1 or fighting for early turn, so you probably want just raw speed on it.
Yeah.
For your Vital, though, like, Water Pally needs this, Hathor needs this, so you will need at least one Vital with speed, with at least an 18 blue rune, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You'll need that. You're chasing speed here.
No regret. I sold all my resistance and accuracy slot 6 before re-up. There you go. Back in the days, it's not the back in the days you're like, it's accuracy and resistance slot 6 is a waste. I sold them all. That was early game, right?
Yeah, no.
So much regrets.
I never sold my accuracy ones. I sold my resist, but I never sold the accuracy.
I actually sold my slot 4, slot 6 HP ones that didn't roll speed as well back in the days. Like, when you're farming back in the days. How much regret I have now. I didn't know how hard is it to find now.
Yeah. Rip. I sold. I definitely sold it. Feels bad, though. Because you don't know what else you could have had here.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, if we had all those... Because I wouldn't say my account in the last 3 years, I have farmed quite a bit. And it's not really showing that much, actually, right now. Because I guess I sold it all. Just regrets.
No, it's alright. I think your account's fine. It just needs a little bit more versatility. We go with that here. Max. That's like a purple rune, but it's definitely usable. Less efficient, but usable. But we need speed on something like this.
We need a crazy speed roll. Come on.
Yeah. At this point, it's kind of what we need. I think you could always use more efficiency, but at this point, you need speed. What's
insane is we have just barely reached. We're not even done 100 yet, and it's already been 48 minutes. 3:15 we started at. This is
fun. Gonna take a while.
It's okay.
It's crazy.
That's why I feel bad for taking your Sunday from you.
It's all good, man.
I hope your girlfriend's still sleeping.
Maybe not anymore.
My girlfriend actually just opened my door, woke up, she looked at what I'm doing, and she left. She just asked me if I fed the dog.
Oh.
Yeah. Usually she does it.
This rune's not cooperating. Just need a Baron roll.
That's all it takes, right? Just one roll.
Baron roll or like a half Baron roll. Like Okay.
It's the.
Your highest 22, 19, and 19, so this would still be your second fastest. I mean, obviously this is a keep here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those where we can explore back to it
Yeah.
if we really have extra reapps.
Ugh. It's not great though.
Yeah.
But again, I think it's really your slot 4 and 6. And you're at a point where you are chasing your speed a little bit. Like this here, this
Yep.
needs a reap. That will need it. Alright, so this is a better target to put some reapps into.
So
Yeah, overall, I think we've done pretty good. Just overall.
so far, it's
efficiency.
been, like I said, it's been 100 only. We got like I think eight or nine like decent rows, right? Usable.
Well, yeah, we have like that Will Rune and your slot 2 Vio speeds.
Yes.
Bonkers, like insane. But we need the speed roll here. Ooh, this is.
Ooh, this is a good, not bad rune though.
No, if you look at it, it's like not quite a max purple.
Yeah, because
Better.
attack should be 24. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better. It's not. Let me see if there's another target, but it's definitely already grindable and ready to use. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this one. Back to this.
You know
I
what?
think.
I think they need to add a legend option onto this like rune thing. Like you can
Like-
choose drop down menu that it's a legend. I'm sure it's
Oh.
very easy for them to incorporate in the game since they already added the tags, right?
Yeah.
But
I think it's a nice to have. I don't know. I'm okay. I definitely we need it. Other things I would focus on, like nerfing Ragdoll a bit more. I think. This is
I think it's a different team that deals with it, for sure.
yeah.
But you know what? It's honestly, I do have to applaud Come to Us, and I think most people would agree is that one thing that they've always people talked about, is they do not nerf any LD NAT5s because they feel that people spend too much money, and this has been an ongoing joke, I guess, for a long time, and they did go down that path. What do you think? Like, Yun Hong
I think
Ragdoll's been
Rune
touched right
is
now.
better on the right. I know. I think it's a good move. To me, it's a signal that they're looking a little longer term in the game, because if you're balancing the LDs, you're planning for a longer, ongoing, constant balancing of the meta, which is a good sign. I think it's a good sign. I'm
I felt
very
like
happy.
Artie and Gianna got buffed way harder now. Pseudo buff, right?
Yeah, and those need to be. Gianna needs a nerf.
Yeah.
Arda needs a nerf. Viva Chow may need a nerf, but I don't know how you would nerf it.
Because not that many people, well, especially SWC, is using Vivitrol that well. I think the only person that had it was Tiger, and he didn't even
Yeah.
use it much.
Viva Chow's really good, but also the units that synergize with it got
19.
nerfed.
That's
They got nerfed. So
actually that's true.
that's an indirect nerf to it. So I think we'll have to wait and see. Oh, come on. All right. We're down to, so we've blown through maybe about 120 or so.
No, 104 right now.
104, okay.
104
One triple
reps.
roll. See, again, I'm viewing this as a mentality of I'm coming in with 50 and I'm coming with 300, so like it's a little different.
Of course.
Yeah. Like
That's
this
why-
here, I guess we'll come back to.
If you see my slot 4, slot 6 that do need work, and blowing a little more on it doesn't hurt. Like for me right now, I understand this is what it takes, right?
Yeah, it's the pace. What I'm saying is the pacing's different, because like in my mind, like I would only blow 20, but like if I did several months of it, I would have blown 20 per month, right? Maybe it's a
Yeah.
little bit.
So it's different.
It's a little bit. This one here, it's like.
Is this not being nice?
Well, it's also like on the fence of like re-up or not re-up. Like this is a very strong 1.5, like almost purple. Ooh, okay. There's a more efficient rune,
Yeah.
but you can only gem and grind one, so it'll be like less efficient overall. I think we keep the one on the right.
But would you use it? That's the question, right?
On a Tessa, yes, it's a very good Tessa. I just don't know what like your units wise. Are you lacking something for Tessa or not? It's a very good test rune, very good water bar rune, very good monkey king rune.
Yeah, I think my Violet needs more of Water Monkey King, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a keep on the right hand side. Because if you're doing HP, percent slot 6, you don't need attack as much, generally. I think this is a keep on the right.
You need the accuracy, yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually really efficient, so that to me is a done rune. Okay, so we're gonna get back into... What was that other shit? Yeah, I guess we do this. This is a purple rune, right? I guess neither are keeps. Yeah, one on the left is quite low. Just because you can always gem the defense in. Oh. I just want this big roll. If we get like 24, 25 speed roll on this, this session is how to win.
I know, right? That's a dream.
As of now, we're okay, but we need to start seeing some sort of speedy thing come out.
Just need one of those at least, right? Just.
I would like one on your slot 6 and one on your slot 4. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
that's a triple roll, but where did the 4th roll go?
Yeah. that's a quad. That's a quad. This is a quad, and you're crit rate.
Yeah, I know, but that means one full roll went somewhere.
The question is, do we keep the one on the right or the left? Because you can always gem in speed, right? And when you gem it in, it'll be higher than 10. So let's call it 10, right? Let's say it's 10. Your attack is going to be off by 12%. So the difference is 12 attack, 10 accuracy on the left, versus 23 crit rate on the right. But you also have a defense coming in on the left. I think the left is a little bit better, to be honest, because I don't see you using this one on the right here.
Yeah.
I think.
I think the left one's better too.
Okay. It's close, and I don't think either are going to be RTA usable.
It's still going to be a Reapp rune.
Oh my god. Okay, let's move on to slot 4s back again. I like to hop between things.
It's funny, yeah, you're jumping around.
Yeah, we'll get back to this, right? Right? Like, this was like, it's good and higher efficiency, but you need speed. I wish this was purple.
I know, I was looking at that.
I think you can do a couple here, because you'll probably never use this, to be honest. But again, you're chasing speed. The other thing I noted is that you do need a couple despair runes, but I think that's less priority. Like, I like to have versatility, but I don't know. Like, you would just have an Ethna. That's it, right?
Yeah. Ethna. Who else is on despair right now that I would use?
Juno.
RTA. Juno, yes.
Yeah, but I think we need this a lot more.
Yeah. I love Juno right now. I've been using Juno so much.
Oh.
I think this is when it hurts because we're looking at speed chasing, right?
Mm-hmm. Come on. Come on, come to us. There's nothing else, huh? That I can touch. Heroes. All these are heroes.
I can't believe I have that many heroes.
Yeah. No legend. That hurts. It means that your legends, like, they're gonna stick. Like, you need them. You need to do these on them.
The thing is, I buy the rune packs too, and I never really open many. Like, worst case scenario is, I do have that event rune that we haven't touched yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Let's do that. Is it ready to go?
No, I haven't even opened it.
Oh, you haven't touched it.
You can have some fun here.
Oh. Oh God.
I know, right?
I think you're missing the slot 4 bases. So I think we go for a slot 4 HP.
Yeah. Just do it.
Oh, I feel bad. It feels so bad doing that. Normally it's slot 6.
6, right?
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. It's okay.
You need that. So we can go with slot 4. It's going to be HP because you need that pretty bad.
I actually was gonna do slot 6, and I waited for you to do this session. I know it's gonna take a lot of time out of us, but I think because you get to see the reason why we end up with this.
So we're gonna just keep going until we get something usable. So you're gonna need 6 speed. Like that's
6 speed, usable, and then just
collect this.
collect it.
Can I just like?
You collect the mana.
I'm gonna collect your engine coins.
You buy the mana? I don't even buy the mana.
You always do. It resets every day. It's like free mana. Why not?
I have 80 million mana.
I know, but if you shop refresh it, it goes down.
That's true.
And I shop refresh my actually.
I used to be at 200 million mana. Since shop refreshes, it got out of hand.
Yeah, it's think about it this way. It's like a mystical scroll you throw away every day.
Actually, that's true. Maybe.
Must be nice to be a very heavy dolphin that can throw away a mystical scroll every day. Okay.
I really like this Rune event because let's be honest, it's just giving you a free slot 4 to re-up or slot 6.
Well, I did a crit damage slot 4.
Oh, you did?
And it turned out pretty okay. It needs a gem, but it's like gonna be used. It's like not as efficient as your will one, but it's pretty good. I think that's better. All I need is 3 good stats, like 6 speed, and then max accuracy, max defense, and I'm good to go. That's solid.
6, 7, 7. There you go.
Solid.
That's actually solid.
Yeah. Let me know when you want me to stop.
Oh, you can stop anytime. Let's be honest. It's a re-up rune.
Yeah. Well, you have 14,000 points. It's a question of how long you want to make this video go. Right?
Well, I can fast forward this part.
Okay, fast forward? Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously you keep going. If time was an issue, then you want to you want to just...
It's actually on you.
I'm okay with this.
Okay. It's pretty interesting. You know, Suki got basically 2... her first rune from this event was pretty much max efficiency.
Really?
And then a couple days later, she got another one. That was basically the same thing. And then I see people rolling 20,000 points and not getting anything good as well. This is like re-apping a rune, right? That's all it is, but without
This
rolls.
is basically re-app. Yeah. Except you don't get to see the end result. You just get to see the... I actually think the one on the left here is pretty much a keep at this point. Think about it. For an HP rune, these are all the stats you would want on it.
Flash rate, defense, speed, accuracy. Yeah, that's true.
I think this is a keep, actually.
Yeah, we can just skip it. Like I said, if it doesn't roll well, we have 200 re-apps left. So, that is part 1 of 2 of the reappraisal video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Big thanks to Chris Makeitabud again, twitch.tv/Makeitabud for doing this with me. I hope in the first hour of the video, you guys have learned a lot that you guys haven't. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the rune porn that we got. But I know I was going to post this video in December before Christmas or New Year's came along, but due to a lot of unforeseen circumstances, I had to actually not post this video because I got in a car accident, and then also that a tree actually fell on my house and broke the roof of my house. That's an issue I have as well. So anyways, everything I'll figure out now, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And since it's already in January, Happy New Year's to everybody. I will continue to see you guys in other YouTube videos and also on Twitch Live as well. Anyways, thanks again, guys, and I will see you in part 2, which will be posted next week.